ready to go. The Oilers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Through center along the wing. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Nugent Hopkins looks around. Tries to get the puck to Patterson. Moves the pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And that's stolen, and they'll go on the attack. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Here he is on the redirect. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by McDavid. Dished on over to Hyman. Quick feed to McDavid. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Tries to get the puck over to Hyman. The Senators take possession of the neutral zone. Rips it. Scores! Off the one-timer up here.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass, but he gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer and executes with a beauty.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. And now he tries to get it across to Kane. Pokes it away in his own end. On the one-timer, and that's blocked in traffic. Strong defensive effort. Slides it across to Giroux. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Shakes loose. And that's poked away by Arvidsson. Slides it quickly to Kane. Knocked away. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. And there's the whistle icing the call. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Senators lead it 1-0. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Moves it over to Henrique.
After that huge hit, he is just struggling to get off of the ice, James, and the body language says it all as he's all hunched over. You know that the medical staff, well, they'll meet him on the bench.
From the right side, takes the pass. Cuts to the point. Oh, what a stop by Skinner. Angles it over to Perry. Tosses it on to Janmark. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Kulak. The Senators take possession in the defensive end. And a smart heads-up play with the back. The Senators will play it in their own end. There's another for the hit parade. Takes the pass. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Takes it from the right side. Moves it in front. And that's stopped. Now over to Wallman. Edmonton's on the attack. Gets it to the other point. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. That's blocked. Quick pass across to Clevin. Nice feed from the right wing. Can't keep a hold. There he is. He's got a step. Denied by the goaltender. Taken by McDavid. Picked off in the open ice. There's a violent collision. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Picked off by Wallman. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Pass across to Hyman. Sends it over. Shot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Ullmark.
I'm absolutely shocked that that puck didn't find the back of the net, James. I mean, he was in tight. His perfect shot, he's accurate, and the goaltender comes up huge.
Passes it to Kane. Moves it over to Arvidsson. Scores just before the period closes. Shot absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Edmonton's won the draw in the neutral zone. Moves it to Draisaitl. Time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Well, here we go. This should be a fun one. Second period underway already. An entertaining game we've got going. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Oilers need to step up offensively and more confidence with the puck, James, and really not entering with any conviction, and they're staying on the perimeter. They have a minority of shots, and they're lucky. They're real lucky that this game is still tied.
Kachuk's going to play it against the half wall. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Quick pass to Wallman. Moves around along the half wall. Quick shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Here's a short pass to Giroux. Sends the pass over. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Feeds it down low. On the attack along the boards. Rocks him on the play. Comes up with the stop. And now it's grabbed by Nurse. Edmonton's got it across the line. Sends the puck across. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. All alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Oh, pokes it away. Gutsy move, but it pays off. Takes that pass back at the point. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Puck grabbed by Cousins. Shot, and that's blocked. Passes it over. My word, they've really got the head down here in their own zone. Grabs the puck along the wall. And a whistle stops the play. We've got a penalty coming up on the defenders here. Ottawa's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
The Oilers will play it from the corner. Ottawa's regained possession of the puck. The Senators move to the offensive zone. Oh, it's stayed out! It's stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Henrique's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Puck is drawn, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he's knocked off the puck there. Moves the puck along the half wall. Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Puck scooped up by Sanderson. That's wide of the net.
Skinner's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
Arvidsson's teammates kill off the penalty.
Well, there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Arvidsson's lugging the puck. The Senators ready to go on the attack. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Past the midway mark in this period, Ottawa's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Oilers win the draw on their own end. Edmonton's looking to break out. And he passes it up ahead to Hyman. Drives to the crease. Oh, tremendous reflexes as he turns aside the one-timer. Wow! Oh, great save by Ullmark. Slides the puck over. Quick feed to Clevin. And that puck leaves the zone. Pass back to the point. And that's off a stick. He grabs the puck here at the point. Taken by Clevin. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And that's intercepted by Ekholm. And he slides it quickly to Nugent Hopkins. Here's a shot. Misses over the net.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas. They try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
Comes up with the steal. They've got a 2-on-1. Here's a shot. Oh, tremendous save to shut down the rush there. Wow. Now a quick pass to Perron. And that's off a stick. Moves it quickly over to Shabbat. Here's a shot. Giant seconds, and he makes the save. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway as the puck is dropped. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Oilers need to change their mindset in the third period and kind of flip the switch to attack mentality. This game is still close, many thanks to their goaltender, but now they got to find a way to generate some offense. When you're trailing, you got to take some risks. You have to bait your defenders, and you got to find a way to get through the middle of the ice. And when you get the chance, you got to convert.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. They've got some momentum here. To his teammate. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Oh, here we go. And he's got that one. From point-blank range. And gets a piece of it with the trapper.
Skinner is able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Centering pass. And that's blocked in front. Puck picked up by Nurse. And it's a quick pass to Draisaitl. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Moves it to Batherson. Into the middle. Misses the net. Looks to make a play over to Draisaitl. From center they get into the attacking area. Puts it on net. Oh, the reactionary save! Edmonton's got the puck now. Quick pass to Nugent-Hopkins. Here's a short pass to Ekholm. Great heads-up play with the stick by Tkachuk. Quick feed to Wallman. And now it's grabbed by Tkachuk. In on the board! Big-time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
Close save, and the play continues. Sends it quickly to Perry. The Oilers have it now.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Stetcher. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Hits it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Takes that pass back at the point, and that goes off a player in front. Excellent stick work on the play. What a steal in his own end. Perry's got it across the line. The Oilers carry it along the wall. Quick feed to Kulak. Takes the shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Omar. There's the whistle. Ice. Call, big face-off looming. Well, clearly the coaches thought they needed to take this time out for some reason. Any ideas?
Well, yeah, strategy. I mean, you're heading to the face-off dot, and you can certainly talk about a set play, and it's also to get everyone just on the same page. And, I mean, you get a little bit of rest while you're at it.
The Senators come up with the defensive zone draw.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. The Oilers pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Nugent-Hopkins plays it against the boards. The Senators gain possession along the wall. And he takes a shot. Puck grab by Zetterlund. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Zetterlund's got it against the boards. Slides it across. Slides it back to the blue line. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it.
Skinner's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Here's a shot. Ottawa's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. Final minute to go here in the third. Slides the puck across to Arvidsson. Kane's got it in the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Puck scooped up by Nurse. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Shakes off the coverage. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. The Senators take control of the faceoff. Tiptoes around the poke check. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Scores! What a shot! Ottawa's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. Henrique's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. The Senators just had one of those nights where I'm sure everybody in the organization is going home smiling.
Well, they should be. They had the puck on their stick, and they retrieved it. And once they retrieved it, their opponent was...
it's so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Oilers have won the draw, and we are now underway. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Look out. And that's poked away. Carlson's moving the puck through his own zone. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Driving right to the front. Stopped by the goaltender. Sandin stick handling in his own zone. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Protas has got it along the wall. Stops him cold. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. The Oilers pick up steam and are on the attack. Gets a club on it. Wow, what a stop by Thompson. Slides the puck to Strome. The Capitals play it along the boards. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off a stick. Works it across to Van Riemsdyk. Huge steal at his own end. And he can't hang on after that hit. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to McMichael. And he slides it quickly to Wilson. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Great read with the stick. Quick pass over to Chychrun. Loses the coverage there. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Feeds it over. Sends the feed in front. Takes the blast. They're going to keep things moving here. And now he moves it quickly to Van Riemsdyk. Oh, he destroys them on the play.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Taken by Janmark. Perry's got the puck. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Thompson. Edmonton's got control of it now here in the offensive end. They are swarming around like bees here in the O-zone. Scooped up by the D. Oh, there's a hit. Moves it around. Moves it on the outside. And there's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. They'll be looking to keep that momentum going here in the faceoff.
After that last shift, James, where they really press, they want to continue right there, get pucks to the net, because this goaltender will not want to battle net front. He's outworked already.
The Oilers looking against the half wall. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the home crowd is loving this. Along the half wall with the puck. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Kulak. Edmonton's got into the offensive zone. And the pass is redirected. Slides it diagonally to McMichael. Passes out front. Scores! What a finish on the play! Washington's finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of just playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if you're playing just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
Moves the puck over to Hyman. Nugent Hopkins setting up against the wall. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, and that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Washington's got the puck against the boards. Way too much congestion blocks that. Moves it to Bouchard. Handles the puck. Still keeps a hold of it. Slides it over with pace to Strome. Here they come on the attack. Slides it across. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Oilers get a hold of the puck off the draw. And now it's over to Janmark. Oh, wow! Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Close save. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Capitals have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Puck picked up by Nurse. And that's turned aside by Thompson. Taken along the momentum up along the side. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2, the middle frame ready to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Tries to feed it over to Nugent-Hopkins. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. Blocked in traffic. Moves close to the point. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Great blocker stop by Thompson. And the puck's kicked free. No room for that one to get through. Off a stick and they can't connect. Smart defensive play there. With possession along the wall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Nugent-Hopkins.
Edmonton's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Ekholm's taking it from his own end. And he slides it quickly to Hyman. Cutting to the slot. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Thompson.
Well, that's grand larceny by the goaltender. I don't know how. That did not go in, James. I mean, he's in tight. He's known for putting that away.
Off the left wing and into center. Arvidsson's got it along the wing. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Nurse has got it in the defensive end. Dishes it to Carlson. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Tries to get it to Roman. Quick pass to Kane. Slides the puck over to Chychrun. Radishes into the offensive zone now on the attack. And that pass goes off a stick. Now a quick pick on an on-man rush. Dishes it off. What a chance there, but they can't connect. He scores! Nice how you put it in the back of the net.
Well, he gets lost in coverage here, but it's absolutely a perfect pass. Distributed right on a tee to him in his wheelhouse, and he finishes it off.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Edmonton's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Oh, here's the pass. Good save by Thompson. Tries to get it over to Beauvillier. Right on the doorstep. Stones him in front. Slides the puck across to Kulak. Coughs it up at center. The Oilers have it against the wall. Here's a short pass to Frederick. And it's a quick pass to Skinner. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Shuts them down.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And now it's grabbed by Kulak. And he slides it quickly to Janmark. Net knocked off. It's Mooring. We'll get a face-off. Here in the back half of this period, it's a 2-1 hockey game. The Oilers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And now he moves it quickly to Bouchard. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Nice feed from the boards. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. He's got a little jump. He scores! Whoa! Washington's got to be feeling good about their game here as we head towards the intermission. Already up by 2 now, late in period number 2.
Well, let's face it, it's been a hard-fought battle, but that last goal, I mean, it puts them in a great spot heading into the intermission. They've got to find a way to elevate off of it and keep the foot on the gas.
Back at the point, they set it up. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Here in the late goings of the period, the Capitals have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Edmonton's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Puck grabbed by McMichael. Angles it over to Dubois. The Oilers take possession here in the open ice. There's a firm collision. Grabs control of it at the point. Great reach with the poke check by McMichael. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Let's see what the officials say. The Oilers will lose a man, tripping the call. The Capitals get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight. Washington's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone.
They haven't scored yet in the game.
It's a 2-on-1. And he can't get the shot off as he ran out of real estate there. Quick feed to Dubois. Great pass from off the right side. Breakaway. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
Edmonton's had a lot of good looks offensively, but they have run into one hot goaltender, which is why they trail late in this second. The Capitals take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Sends the pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And he slides it quickly to McDavid. Takes the feed. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. 20 minutes to go here in regulation of what has been a very one-sided affair. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Oilers are getting goalie, James, and this can be so frustrating. You're putting a ton of shots to net. You're getting great scoring chances, but you just can't find the back of the net.
The Capitals gain control of the puck. Drives it to the crease. Comes up with a monster save in front.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the...
He might have a step here. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
The Capitals are being called for tripping. Edmonton's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he denied that opportunity.
Thompson's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
And it's kicked away. Tap dances around the check. And that's a great heads-up play by Nurse. The Capitals gain possession. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Takes a shot, and he makes the save. And now he passes up to Dow. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
The Oilers win the defensive zone faceoff. Washington's got a chance to go to work on the power play here after their penalty expired. Puck scooped up by McDavid. Washington's got a hold of the puck now. Looking to set up offensively. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Sends it ahead to McDavid. Oh, look at the pass. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
The Capitals have time for one last rush here on this power play. Into the attacking area from the left side. The Capitals have the puck in the corner. Tremendous stop by Skinner.
And the puck's in the low slot. The goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Wilson. Moves the puck. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Washington's gained possession. Good hit. Washington's gained the line and into the zone. Oh, it's denied by Skinner.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Moves it to Nugent-Hopkins. Shot! Denied by the goaltender. And he comes up big again.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
The Oilers have played well tonight, creating all sorts of scoring chances, but they still trail here in the third. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. The Oilers get a hold of it. With some open space at center. Now a quick pass to Janmark. Here's the pass. Takes it in front. Taken by McMichael. Rocks him. Here we go, odd-man rush. Bumped off the puck. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Here they come. Washington's got the puck. Quick pass across to McMichael. Look out, here they come on the attack. He scores! Out-of-hand route! The Oilers haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They got to find a way to get some chances.
They go on the attack through center. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Passes it over to Frederick. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. And he sidesteps the check there. It's in the back of the net. He scores! Washington's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Quick pass to Draisaitl. Back to the blue line. Receives the pass. Stops that one. Tremendous hitting to the boards, and that's a finishing play. Turned aside by Thompson. Edmonton's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances but can't finish. The Capitals take possession off the faceoff. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Kulak's got the puck in his own zone. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Here's a pass to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. And a stick breaks that up. Lets it go. And that goes off a stick and off to the side. And sends it just out of reach. And that's stolen by Skinner. Takes the puck at the point. Crouches down and blocks the shot. Skinner's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Big time stop there. Oh, there's one more.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Move with the stick. He's got a chance in front. What a save. That's how you do it.
That's a great save by the goaltender. Really quick, James. Anticipates quick movements to be able to prevent that deke from going in. Washington's third line is showing a #1 performance right now. I mean, this is critical when you have your depth players that are stepping up this big. You know that every player on that bench is going to be giving them stick taps at the end of this game.
That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Cheryl, simply put, they came to play tonight. It was impressive out there. Capitals win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Here's a short pass to Tkachuk, and they're off to the races for the loose puck. Great burst of speed to come up with it. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Hard hit frees up the puck. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Oh, look at this. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. A shot! Turned aside with the glove by Thompson. Moves the puck to Carlson. Quick feed to Strome. Feeds it over to Protas. Shot! Oh, they score! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home. Washington's aggressive start has resulted in the game's first goal. Look at this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's impressive, the entire start by this team. They knew that they had to come into this barn and be ready to play, because when you're the away team, not only are you the underdog, but you need to take advantage when you get it. And execution, that's the name of the game. That's why they get the first goal.
Puck picked up by Zetterman. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone. The Capitals gain control of it. Takes the feed. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here they come on the rush. And he takes the feed. And it's a quick pass to Van Riemsdyk. And now it's grabbed by Wilson. Skates in behind the cage. Scooped up along the wall by Wilson. Quick snap! Denies him in front.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Picked up along the wall by Shabbat. Across the line from center. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Handles the pass. The Senators are on the attack. Sneaks by the poke check. Here's a pass in front. The shot. Great pressure to force the turnover. And that's blocked from someone in front. Ottawa's going to play it along the blue line. Puts it off the post.
The Senators are working hard to get back in this game. They wire one off the post, but they're generating offense. The coach, the staff, the entire team needs to stay confident here. They're generating the looks. They just have to find a way to execute.
Puck grab by Radish. Here's a chance in front, and that's stopped.
Dowd's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass to the shooter.
More than half the period has expired. The Capitals lead it 1-0. The Senators win the draw here in the neutral zone. And he takes the pass. The Capitals scoop it up along the boards. Ovechkin's lugging the puck. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Takes control of the puck. Poked away at center by Carlson. Works it across to Sanderson. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Heads to the back of the net. Puck scooped up by Batterson. Too much congestion blocks the shot. The Capitals will play it in their own end. And that one's stolen at center ice.
The Senators have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Picked up along the boards by Beauvillier. Gains control of the puck here at the line. Taken by Batherson. And then caroms off a body in traffic. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments.
Hey, hockey fans. Follow the team all season long on the radio for every minute of play-by-play. Both home
And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Capitals have the majority of shots in this one. It's the reason they're in the lead, James. But after the shot, they're also retrieving, so they've got their opponent right where they want him on their heels.
Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Here's a chance. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Perron's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Ottawa's got the puck against the half wall. From the boards, he takes that pass. The Senators take it along the wall. Grabs the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it on over to Zetterlund. Scoops up the puck here. The Senators move it in. Here's a shot, and there's a glove save on the play. Moves it quickly over to Dubois. Keeps it alive and heads it up. Now he slides it up to Wilson. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Whoever has a role in this PK unit knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
The Capitals win the draw. Gets up. Oh, a spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Fantastic save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look.
Picking up ahead of steam on the breakaway. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority. Well, he's frustrated with this call, and he's going to argue it with the official, but guess what? It's going to be a call. It's not getting changed.
Ottawa's got it in the offensive zone. The Senators played along the wing. Puck picked up by Jensen. Ottawa's got some room to do something here on this power play as their penalty expired. Unable to reach that one. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Carries it across the line. Fires it on net. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
And that pass attempt is deflected. Made the stop on the play. Dishes it off. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Center and field. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Moves the puck down low. Grabbed along the boards by Carlson. Cutting to the front of the net. What a blocker stop at point-blank range by Olmark.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Moves it to Mangiapane. And he hangs on to the puck. The Capitals get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Sanderson. He carries the puck up along the wing. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers! The Senators have set this up to be a dramatic one tonight.
They put themselves in a good position here at the end of the second period. It ain't easy to get goals in this game, but they got the equalizer, and it's a nice step heading into the third period.
And now it's grabbed by Sandin. On the attack along the boards. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Zetterlund. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Washington's looking to break out. And he slides it quickly to Sandin. Sends a pass over.
Allmark's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game. And the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Late goings of this period. We are all tied up in this one. Taken along the wall by Roy. Shot on net. Wilson's on the attack in the offensive zone. Trying to shake loose. All alone. What a stop on the breakaway. And he coughs it up with the pass. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Here we go, period number 3 is underway. Still looking for who that hero will be. Cuts to the paint, and he opts to wait for more support. He looks deep to Strome, and that's just out of reach. The Senators have it now. Sanderson's moving the puck through his own zone. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Forces the turnover. The Capitals have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Strome. Sandin's taking it from his own end. Stretch pass.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Centering feed. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Washington's got the puck in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Washington's on the attack. Poked away by Shabbat. Slides it diagonally to Cousins. The Capitals take possession in the neutral zone. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. And now he moves it quickly to Radish. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. And he takes the feed. Moves it around along the half wall. Great reach with the stick by Hamonic. Washington's got the puck. The Capitals cross the blue line and are on the attack. A little back and forth. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Here's an odd-man rush. Sends it over. Washington's gained possession along the boards. Moves the puck across to Radish. Quick pass to Barabari. And that's knocked away by Clement. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
Gaudettes won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Trying to gain a step. Gains the zone. Sends it across. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent, then reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
The Capitals win the faceoff at center. Shakes himself free. How did he stop that one? Oh, what a save as he gets that one, too.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Puck grab by Duhane. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. The Senators gain control of the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. The Senators have it now. And he takes the dish. Through center. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Beauvillier. Here's a short pass to Perron. Takes the pass. Right on the doorstep. And makes the save. Giroux's working it around in the corner. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. And it's taken by the D. Big time collision there. Routine glove stop by Omar. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. In the final moments of this period, Washington's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Strome's won the draw. They're on the attack.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Under a minute to go here in regulation time. And that misses. Puck behind the net. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Easily turned aside by Omar. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Washington's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. The Senators win the draw here in their own end. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. And he slides it quickly to Patterson. And loses possession after a solid hit. Washington's through center and now in the offensive end. Shot! Ottawa's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Washington's got it on the line. Blocked in traffic. Ottawa's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Oh, and serves up a little too sweet with that save. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight.
Cheryl, this is one of those games that the analytics departments will look at and say, the math doesn't add up here.
And sometimes it's about the eye test. When you look up at the scoreboard, yeah, they're victorious in this one. They didn't have the majority of possession time, but they attacked well and they were opportunistic.
Oilers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, what a close save by Skinner. Good shot, frees the puck up. Sends it down low. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, what a close save. Wow. Ekholm's got it in the defensive end. Poked away in the offensive zone by Sanderson. Getting fancy behind the net. Oh, he couldn't get that one to go.
Yeah, he's got a
Scores on a little home cooking pays off as they get on the board quickly here.
Gotta love the home cooking, James, as this team really fires up the crowd with that start and sending a clear message they want this game.
Draisaitl won the draw at center. Slides it over to Kane. Quick feed to Nurse. Here he is, wrists it on net. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We got a tie game. The Oilers win the faceoff. Poked away at center by Zetterlund. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. Scooped up along the wall by Nurse. Now a quick pass to Wallman. Poked away in the defensive end. From the left side, they gain the zone. Can't connect. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. Puck scooped up by Zetterlund. And it's a quick pass to Shabbat. Shot in front! And it banks off a stick in traffic. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Sends it over. From behind his own net. Slides the puck ahead to Shabbat. Here they come on the edge. He's got a step. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in.
They score! It's lunch call. Here's the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James, to give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
The Senators are making the most of their opportunities here in this opening frame with the early lead.
Yeah, it's been back and forth play here, and they've competed. James, it's been a good game, but now they get the go-ahead goal, so they can play with more confidence.
We got a whistle, penalty coming up.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Takes the shot. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Shuts him down. Bouchard stick handling in his own zone. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Gaudette. Moves the puck into the D zone. Sends the pass over. Takes a shot. Just a simple pad save made by Skinner. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area.
Clevins almost ready to get back on the ice.
The Senators preserve the lead as the penalty killers get the job done. And a great save.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Directed over to Frederick. Edmonton's going to play it from the corner. Takes the feed at the back end. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Sends the pass in front. Couldn't complete the pass. Slides the puck over. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Here in the back half of this period, Ottawa's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Senators get a hold of the draw. Taken by Jensen. Oh, that hits the cage! That's using your head. And he slides it quickly to Henrique. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Makes his presence known on the ice. A centering chance! And that goes off a stick. A chance on the rush here. Steps inside. The Oilers send their man advantage unit out once more.
A power play that can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
Takes the feed at the point. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Handles that one. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Hamannik's got the puck in his own zone. The Senators carried along the wall. Scores! Go Shorty! It's a short-handed one down.
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like they did, that's unbelievable to recognize the opportunity to jump. And man, did they jump. And they end up capitalizing off of it.
Moves it quickly over to Nurse. Handles the puck. Into the offensive end now. Puck picked up by Ekholm. Shakes off the coverage. Just misses. Edmonton's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a short-handed one.
And that's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
And that's intercepted by Jensen. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Fans are back in their seats, and let's see where the action picks up here in period number 2. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Ottawa's got the lead in this one, but it's a high-scoring affair, really at both ends of the ice. Both teams are finding ways to get shots through to the net, but they've got the majority of them, and they have the lead right now.
And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Batherson. Drives it to the crease. Turned aside with the glove by Olmark.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Here he is in close. Denies him again.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone. Jensen's got it against the boards. A centering chance. Oh, and he keeps it here. Passes it over. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. And that's deflected off someone. He scored!
Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't as he drops to that butterfly. He tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
And he keeps possession. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. The Oilers played along the boards. Shot from the back end.
This definitely wasn't a counterpoint shot. This was powerful with pace, and when you have all the time in the world to load it up and walk into it, well, the goaltender, they just can't catch up to it.
Draisaitl's won the draw. Edmonton's moving it up the ice. Takes the feed. Moves it to Kane. Edmonton's across the blue line. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Tkachuk. A center feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. Quick pass to Draisaitl. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Sends it to the middle. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. The Senators gain possession. Back to the point it goes. Too much traffic in the lane. Tries to feed it over to Bouchard. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Cuts to the front. Scores! Sid stands
Oh, this is just a clinic in shielding the puck and puck protection. James is fighting to get to the mid lane of the ice. And while he's doing it, he's got his head up. Everyone thinks he's going to shoot that puck as he's running out of real estate. Instead, slides it over to his teammate, who's able to finish it off for the tally.
Edmonton's got him along the wall. Point shot, and that's broken up.
Edmonton's got to find a way to stop chasing the game, and the first thing they can do is start attacking and hounding the puck. You have to have it if you want to find a way to put it in.
The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. Edmonton's ready to go on the attack. And that's broken up. Perry's got control of the puck in the corner. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. With the blast! Stones him on the one-timer. Angles it over to Stetcher. Big-time defensive play. And now it's grabbed by Kulak. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Here's a short pass to Shabbat. And now he moves it quickly to Gray. That knocks him off the puck. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Oh, big-time save by Olmark.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in. McDavid's the leader of this team, James. He knows exactly what to do. He has been in these situations before. He's got to put this team on his back with this offensive zone face-off and lead the charge.
Handles the puck in the corner. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
You know the goalie styles in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
And that shot gets caught in traffic. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Handles it along the blue line. The Oilers gain. They've got an odd man rush here. Slides it across. Scores! And they finish off the Russian style. Wow! Edmonton's not out of the woods just yet, not by a long shot, but at least they've made it a game, Cheryl.
They've made it a game, and they aren't out of the woods, but they can figure out a way to get out of them, and that's one shift at a time, and they can start right there with a goal.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Oilers don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box. Ottawa sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight. So there you go. We've played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. The Oilers win the draw here shorthanded. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Puts it on net. Tremendous read, and even... Oh, what a chance here. Here's a pass. What a save. Oh, my goodness. I thought they had it. Scores. And there it is. The power play goal reaches the line. Ottawa's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Quick feed to Bouchard. Oh, he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
Driving right to the front. And he opts to wait for more support. Quick pass across to Zetterlund.
Skinner's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
And he slides it quickly to Bouchard. The Oilers looking against the half wall. Grabbed along the boards by Bouchard. Now a quick pass to Nugent-Hopkins. Stongs him with the blocker. Moves the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice.
Giroux's having himself a game, James. I mean, he's already got a goal. Puck's on his stick and really looking to do some more damage.
Feeds it on over to Arvidsson. Puck grab by Jensen. Quick shot! And he's got the answer for that one. And that's intercepted by Cadet.
Ottawa's been reading their opponents so well, knowing exactly what they're going to do. The scouting report has certainly worked its way into this game. They're just shutting down everything, interfering with plays, and disrupting them. And, of course, it's a blowout because of it, James. They're getting the puck, and they're going north.
In all alone on the breakaway! Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we? And just go with the goal calls.
Moves it quickly over to Clevin. Slapped away by the blocker.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important when there's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out-battling, outworking your opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save.
Nothing!
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle. And when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there.
Here he is on the backhand. Stopped by the goaltender.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save. Ottawa's top trio continues to impress, James. They've had a lot of motion in the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun, showing that chemistry, a lot of zip. And they've been productive, a reason why they're on top.
Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, Hudson blocked it. Oh, you know he won that one back.
You can see the frustration right there. I think there's a sense of urgency, but he had more time than he thought.
A skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And that's deflected. Works it across to Tkachuk. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. And it's a quick pass to Skinner. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
The Senators have it against the wall. Ottawa's looking to break out. Picks off the pass. And now he moves it to Nugent-Hopkins. Pass back to the point. Arvidsson's lugging the puck. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. The Oilers will play it in their own end. Slides it on over to Skinner. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Sends it over to Draisaitl. Nice pass back. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. And they'll go on the attack, great pressure. Save. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. The Senators' performance tonight, in a word, did And it's time to drop the puck. The Capitals start with possession as we are now underway. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Moves it to Ekholm. Edmonton's got the puck against the half wall. The Capitals have it now. Slides it diagonally to Protas. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Picked up along the wall by Sandin. The Oilers take it across the blue line. Shot. Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow. Quick pass to Ovechkin. With the blast. Comes up with a big stop. McDavid's moving the puck through his own zone. All alone. Oh, great hustle to break up the breakaway.
That's exactly why you have to have urgency on the back check, James, but...
He scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal. The Oilers strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
Scores!
Incredible. 2 goals, 30 seconds apart.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. The Oilers get a hold of the puck off the draw. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Big time stop.
Thompson's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
Answered the call on that play. And he slides it quickly to Wilson. Avoids the poke check. The centering feed. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Receives the pass. Passes over to Nurse. Breakaway. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight. When you're in tight, you run out of room and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
With the stop. Puck scooped up by Stetcher. Quick pass to Henrique. Goes right to the crease. And makes the save. Looks to pass it to Radish. Gains the zone through center. Loses the coverage there. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Roy. Oh, scores! Washington's counter-punched here in the first period, and they're right back into it.
Well, yeah, you can look at the game in different bunches, and this one is certainly going to mean something, resetting and finding a way to create some much-needed offense.
Kapanen's won it. Quick feed to Bouchard. And that's poked away by Beauvillier. Moves it quickly over to Ekholm. Right up the gut into the offensive end. To his teammate. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Hammers one. Oh, what a close save by Thompson.
You got to be fearless to make this save and want to get in front of this shot here, James, because he has got such a powerful point shot. Everyone knows his name, and when he's unloading, they get out of the way.
Line change. Puts it on net. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. And now he moves it quickly to Protas. Takes it into the slot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Skinner. Oh, and another stop. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. The Oilers have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. Strome's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Oh, quick save. With possession along the wall. Moves it to Nugent-Hopkins. Here's a feed in front. And that's intercepted. Taken by Ovechkin. Tosses it to Protas. Sends it across. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. Here in the late goings of the period, The Oilers are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Draisaitl's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Here's a chance. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Moves the puck up to Eller. Can't get a hold of that pass. And somehow he hangs on. Takes it and looks ahead. From point blank. Dying seconds and he makes the save. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Well, let's see what we can get for an encore here as period number 2 is underway. Thunderous hit in the wall. Great reach with the poke check. Puts it on net. Washington's regained possession of the puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's 2-1. The Oilers win it.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity. Strome's stick explodes, and he grabs another one from the bench and gets back into play right away.
Hammers it on net. Absolutely fearless to step in front of that shot. He got all of that hit on the play. Gaining steam here on the attack. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. He got all of that hit. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Draisaitl. Arvidsson's got it along the wing. Slides it across. Washington's got the puck behind the net. Tries to feed it over to McMichael. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Dubois getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials. The Oilers take possession here inside the offensive zone. Scores! And they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
Well, using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection.
Takes the feed. Radish has got it in the offensive zone. That's intercepted. And he takes the feed. Here they come on the attack. Here's a pass in front. And that's stopped. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Edmonton's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Denies him! He got all of it! Slides the puck up from the left side. Here's a chance! Yeah, refs don't like that. There's the whistle as the net comes off. The Oilers are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Skinner. Washington's looking to break out of their own end. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Kulak. Still has possession. Oh, it was right there on the one-timer, but the stick breaks.
Well, and a perfect setup and a great pass, and it just explodes as it comes off his stick.
Cutting to the slot. Steps in front of that one. Slides it quickly to Stetcher. And he slides it quickly to Kapanen. Here's a shot. Oh, a clutch save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
With the stop.
Skinner's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
Carlson's ill intentions have resulted in a charging penalty. won the draw inside his own end. Oh, a little crash, bang, boom in the corner. Listen to this place. Sensational stop by Skinner.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
And that slides right out to center ice. Handles the pass. Now a quick pass to Arvidsson.
The second unit's going to come out on the power play, and there's still some time left on the clock to be able to capitalize here. They might want to keep it a little bit simpler and just try and direct traffic to the net.
Feeds the puck over to McMichael. And now it's grabbed by Protas. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength.
And even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Edmonton's had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shots. They continue to lead late in the second. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Shuts him down.
Well, great scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
He scored! What a counter punch they set up.
Wow, you said a counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this. This quick timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Sends it out in front. What shot! Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a play. And there's the whistle icing the call.
17 minutes, 48 seconds.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Washington's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Edmonton's got one last chance to make something happen before the end of the period. The Oilers take possession here in the open ice. Picks off the pass. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. And it's a quick pass to McDavid. Edmonton's got the puck in the corner. Picked off by Strome. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Tries to the crease. Tremendous stop by Skinner.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Lots of time left in this period. 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Tries to the paint. Edmonton's got the puck. Angles it over to Nurse. Oh, and here's the pass. And a strong effort on that play. Slides it across to McMichael. And he slides it quickly to Wilson. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Dubois is going to play it against the half wall. The Oilers gain control of the puck. Broken up in the neutral zone by Wilson. Oh, great little takeaway at center. And now he moves it quickly to Wallman. And he loses control of the puck. Gains the zone from the right. Takes a shot. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Moves it to Mangiapane. Flies to the sweet spot. Brings it off the pipe.
Washington's players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in the game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay positive, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone.
Feeds it over. And another save. Scores! Bar down. the midway mark of the period. The Oilers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Kapanen's won the draw here in the neutral zone. And he takes the pass. Into the corner of the attacking area. Oh, and he breaches out with the glove save. Wow! And he slides it quickly to Protas. Fires it. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there.
Skinner's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Taken along the wall by Stetcher. Skinner's taking it from his own end. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Off the deflection. Oh, off the outside of the frame.
Washington's trying to claw their way back into this one. A huge opportunity right there. They're attacking seams, and they find a way to get the puck to the net at the right time, but oh, it just goes off the pipe and out.
Picked up along the boards by Protas. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they've done that here. And they've done it in their own end here. Here's a short pass to Stetcher. The Capitals have the puck now. And it's a quick pass to Duhaime.
Edmonton's number one line has been dominant tonight, James. They've been in the offensive zone. They created a ton of
Scores! And they close the gap significantly with that strike.
you can feel it, can't you, James? You can feel the energy shifting and changing in this game. Now they're within striking distance. This next shift, it's huge.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Capitals have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. To the front! Gets a stick on it! Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Sends a pass over. Now a quick pass to Bouchard. And he takes the feed. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Washington's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Washington's won the draw in the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Moves into the slot. They're tied up. They're tied up here in the third.
Well, this is clutch, James. You get an opportunity and you convert on it. It's also the clock is ticking. You have to find a way to put it in. They do just that. And now guess what? They've got their foot on the gas.
Dubois, quick stick, lands from the puck here at center. The Capitals play it along the wing. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Pass to Nugent-Hopkins. And he loses control here. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
The coach's responsibility is to keep them focused here. They got a job to do. They got to kill this penalty off late in the third. I mean, it's a tie game. They got to get it done.
The Capitals with an all-important power play opportunity here. Puck picked up by Sandin. A chance! And he can't find the net.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the puck is looking a little fine as it makes its way towards the net. And it misses.
That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Thompson. On-man rush! Feeds it over! Oh, what a stop shot down that rush! Wow!
I always say, to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
There you go, 3 periods down, and still no winner. So we go to overtime. It's sudden death. Be cool. Don't be a fool and go anywhere. It's coming up next. get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Ottawa's got the puck against the board. Denies him on the one-timer. Devastating hit, and look at this. In on the attack. What a great defensive play to end that rush. Ottawa's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here we go, odd-man rush. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Dubois one possession. And he sidesteps the check there. Big play inside the defensive zone. The Capitals will take it behind the net. Lets it fly! Omark's going to hang on for the whistle here. It's been a ho-hum night for him.
Well, it really has. He hasn't been tested, but it is a close game, and he's got to come up big. He has to stay dialed in and focused in this one.
Ottawa's taking possession in their own end. Feeds the puck across to Zetterlund. The Senators take it along the wall. Washington's got the puck. Here's the pass in front, and that's intercepted. And he dodges the poke check there. Scooped up along the wall by Zetterlund. Still keeps the hold of the puck. Denies them in front. Unleashes a cannon. Loves the puck back into the neutral zone. Ottawa's going on the attack as they gain the zone. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Washington's got control of it now from their own end. Tripped up on the play, delayed penalty coming up. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Let's get the official decision.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Power play set to roll on as the Senators get ready for the face-off. The Senators take control of the face-off. Moves by the check. Scores! And the benefit of the extra attacker pays off.
Yeah, utilizing all of that space, James, to their advantage, and the recognition and awareness of when to take it to the net.
Strome's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Ottawa's got the puck here in the open ice. Taken by Batherson. Centering feed. Picked off in front. The Capitals are on the attack. Huge steal at his own end. Quick feed to Ovechkin. On the attack along the boards. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Shot! Reads the puck. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Ovechkin. Protas is on the attack. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Moves it to Godet. The Senators are across the line and into the offensive end.
Wow!
Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The Senators came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. Ottawa's won the draw. Knocked away with the stick by Eller. Grabbed along the boards by Cousins. The Capitals look to start the transition game. Washington's got possession of the puck. And he takes the dish. Washington's on the attack. Ottawa's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Takes it at center. Oh, look at this. And through the chaos, they score!
Oh, it's chaos. It sure is, but this is going to get waved off. Look at all the bodies in front. This is definitely goaltender interference.
The Senators have a big lead already here as we near the end of period number 1. They have certainly come to shine tonight. Feeds the puck to Craig. Picks off the pass. Knocked away. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. The Capitals cross the blue line and are on the attack. Good defensive effort to poke it away. And that's off a stick. The Senators take possession in the defensive end. Broken up by Van Riemsdyk. Takes the pass. Denies him on the play. Puck grab by Wilson. Poked away by Jensen. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Washington's got just a few seconds left here with the puck. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance? Scores! On the one-timer, too sweet! The Senators are checking all the boxes here tonight, Cheryl. Look at the score. I mean, from all facets of the game, too.
Well, let's look at the offensive zone. I mean, they're getting the majority of the shots, but there's a big fat 0 on their opponent's side. Why? Because their goaltender's been outstanding, and they've been in good defensive posture. Definitely seeing everything.
And he makes the save on that play.
Curtis isn't taking no for an answer, James. I mean, he's falling. He's got the puck on his stick, and he's saying, I'm directing it to the net no matter what it takes. That's a great opportunity, and it all comes off
the post. Takes it in front. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. The Senators continue to lead big here in this second period. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Quick pass to Zetterlund. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, no! Luck as it goes off the outside of the post.
The Senators
trying to gain a step. He's in all alone. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Big time stop there. And he slides it quickly to McMichael. Picked up along the wall by Van Riemsdyk. Ottawa's got the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Chychrun. Here he is in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
The Senators have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Washington's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Makes the save and put out the fire in front. Ottawa's ready to go on the attack. Solid check to slow him down. And that's offside, stopping the play. The Senators continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Washington's won it. From the right side, they gain the zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a rip, and he says no. Washington's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. From the point, they take control of it. Makes the move in front. Puck scooped up by Batherson. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Here comes the sentence.
Now you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Downs won the faceoff. The Capitals have it now. attacking area. Pinned up along the boards. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. Penalty coming up here. The Senators have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
An opportunity for some all alone. What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and makes the save.
Cuts into the paint. Scores! Putting the power in power play.
Well, power play is most effective when you have multiple options to keep your opponent guessing. That's exactly what they did, and they converted on it.
Washington's got to find a way to build on this now. They've got one. Yes, it's a long way to go, but something.
It's something, James, and they've got over half a game left to find a way to put it in the back of the net with all the possession time they've had. They need to execute.
Tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And, hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Washington's got the puck near the back end. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Giroux's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Let's see the call here.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
As we're about to drop the puck, the power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
The power play has seen success tonight, and I like what they've been doing, James, just reading the ice that they've been given. Nothing static. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
Chabot's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. A little 4-on-4 coming up here. And now it's grabbed by Carlson. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Great use of the stick at center by Carlson. Shot! Oh, excellent play and goal there!
Allmark's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Quick shot! Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that the start of the period and the finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. And with the puck being dropped, here we go. The clock is running here on period number 3. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Washington's got to switch the momentum here in the third period. Through the first 40 minutes, I felt like they were flat. They're lucky that this game is still close because their feet really weren't under them. If they can play urgent in these final 20 minutes and get some good shot selections and cash in on one of them, they're going to build momentum and have an opportunity at this game.
The Capitals get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And that's knocked away by Ovechkin. The Senators have it from their own end. Steps across the blue line. Dishes it off. Puck picked up by McMichael. From the open ice, they gain the line. Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. And that's poked away by Van Riemsdyk. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Right on the doorstep. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. And now he moves it quickly to... He scores! 1-0 The Senators continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Here's a chance! Love the defensive effort to get in front of that. And he slides it quickly to Radish. Here's a chance on the attack. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Hamonic. Scoops up the puck here. Here we go, 2-on-1. To the crease. Broken up. What a play defensively. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. A chance in front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Listen, James, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go, in great position, and makes the save as a result.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Taken by Zetterlund. The Capitals get a hold of the puck in the open ice. And now it's grabbed by Sanderson. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. Here they are on the attack. Quick feed to Sanderson. Great on-ice awareness to bat it down. Takes it to the net. Decides to think about it. Dowd's got the puck. Sends the pass over. Sidesteps the check. Huge save on the play. Oh my goodness, wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Others want a big draw on their own end. The Capitals moving ahead. Skates to the crease. Denies him.
Allmark's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's the slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
McMichael's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Greg's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. The late penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play.
We got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. The frustrating calls, no question about it. They got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
Greg's got it. They'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Stones them on the play. Loose puck battle along the boards. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Two hands out of the box, but they're still short-handed as he steps in to help try to kill off this penalty. On the tip. The Senators gain possession. Turned aside with the glove by Thompson. Puck moved over to Wilson. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Duhane. Nice poke check. Ottawa's got the puck. The Capitals gain control of it.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looks comfortable.
Shabbat's got the puck in his own zone. Intercepts the pass at center. Slides the puck over. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. The Capitals gain control of the puck. Handles the puck. Moves inside. And that shot dies in traffic. Passes it over. And that's a great heads-up play by Cousins. Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Slides it across. Across the line. Under a minute to go in the third. Washington's got it along the wall. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Fires it on net. Comes up with the stop. quick pass to Protas. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. And now he angles it across to Zetterlund. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck.
Frustrating for that first unit not to be able to capitalize on the power play, but here comes the second unit. There's still time on the clock to be able to get one on the board.
Here's a short pass to Zetterlund. Some good stick work to force that turnover. And it is all over with this one.
This was one of those nights where everything seemed to click, at least at one end of the ice.
Certainly through the neutral zone as well. They were able to gain entry very easily, and then they would throw the puck on net and drive the lanes. Did a great job.